drumul, ia-mă de pulă, că-ți fac vizită în gură. Nu e control de rutină, e o vizită la piscină. Mai de fapt o știu că vrei. The main question is, Marconi, how did you get to this video, okay? Anyway, gentlemen, we're looking at a real video now. We're looking at something good, something positive in a world full of negatives. Way too many non-subs around there, I know.
Another fool in this auto, man. Surrender your gold or forfeit your life.
The Old Realms has just received its biggest update.
Updated level. Oh, how did no one ever tell me about this? Holy shit.
Yeah, and has been put
Holy
on the
shit.
workshop. My god, if you have not played this mod already, by Sigma, you should. So yes, the brand new update is here. This, of course...
I'm telling you, modding is the future of video games, man. Nobody makes a real Warhammer Fantasy war game. They just make a mod out of it, and it's the best thing ever. Holy shit.
Warhammer Fantasy mod for Mount & Blade 2 of Bannerlord. And again, if you have not heard of this mod, oh my god, you are in for a treat because it is spectacular. The level of detail in this mod is second to none. I don't think there's many more out there that can kind of go ahead and challenge this one because it is absolutely glorious. I'll go over, of course, the new changes, and I'll leave a link to it down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But I'll also run over some of the older features of the mod that many of you may not have seen because you're new to Bannerlord.
I know there's magic in this.
With this mod.
Dude, how good is this mod?
Now is the perfect time to dive in and start.
We're reaching a point on this planet where modders make better games than the real guys. You could generally argue certain HOI4 mods are a bit more in-depth than real HOI4. And we're reaching a point now where mods just are becoming real games, man.
Because it has now been updated for the current version, release version of Bannerlord, which is of course absolutely glorious because there have been plenty of really good changes for Bannerlord.
But they did update
in the base game,
oh my god!
Of course, transitioned over to this one, along with all the amazing new features that they have added with the mod.
The map looks insane. Wow!
Mod, we now have
look at the detail compared to Game of Thrones. Looks insane.
Two brand new elect accounts, of course, the Reichland and the man, the myth, the legend himself,
Emperor Carl Franz. Look at that armor! I thought, what the fuck?
My god, that is going to be a beastly weapon to swing around. Maybe Carl Franz will take a little tumble off the cliff, and I'll pick up the mantle of Golmaraz. And you can also see a little sneak peek of the brand new skill system that is in the game.
What the fuck's this mod?
Beautiful art.
Holy shit!
Or in any mod out there. And then we of course have Telebackland as well, which are over here into the east.
Can only no, the undead are actually
the Empire, of course, when other stuff gets added later on.
The map looks insane.
And of course, Telebackland,
wow,
sorry, is in.
Dude, this is shitting on the Game of Thrones mod.
In the big meteor dent crater right here.
Wow.
Awesome with the sun setting in the distance. My god, it looks beautiful.
Wow.
So as for the territory, of course,
these
guys are situated more often to the east. We've been really dealing with Knoll and Stirland and Avalon down in the south as we fight the vampires, which are kind of been a lot more southernly, centrally focused, whereas this is going to be kind of much more of the center of the empire. So for example, Taverheim are going to be absolutely perfectly sitting pretty until other factions do get added later on as we get further.
One big issue I see, obviously, with starting Game of Thrones, if the map gets too big, there's number one, AI issues, and number two, obviously, hardware issues.
From further into Kislev,
that's scary.
And, into the Chaos Waste.
Wow, man.
Itself. As for the map expansion as
well,
I
did not know about
there
this.
is still plenty of room for all these other factions to be added. The mod is going to be situated around the old world, so don't expect kind of any of the Elven lands to be added, at least not in the future. Dwarves, orcs, and everything else along under
the promise if the map is too big, it fucks AI completely.
It is, of course, fitting to the old realms.
Jesus.
And you can, of course, see the beautiful models that they have gone ahead and
the models are
insane. These custom castles have been created to go ahead and really fit with the mod, which is one of the features I very much like.
Dude, I tell you, back in the day, you would have sold this mod for 60 fucking euros, bro. What the hell?
Like that these guys go out of their way to create these unique sprites on the campaign map. I think it adds a lot of extra flavor to the mod.
Bro, you know what I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling playing the Surf as a Soldier mod and slowly work my way up to a Knight of the Blazing Sun, my favorite fucking unit in all of Warhammer, man. Oh, I'm fucking cooming right now. What? This is too good. This is too good to be true. Is this up to date?
And yeah, it definitely goes a long, long way. It kind of
serving as a soldier under the Emperor or something?
Universe that you're in, you're no longer in Caradia, you are in the old world. And you can see a few more of them. We have a castle, another city right here. Just looking really, really
that
nice.
Looks insane.
Knoll down here.
I fucking told you just yesterday that I think Warhammer is gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, man. more and more people will understand what Warhammer is and
engineering,
get into it.
And yeah, again, it looks absolutely awesome. I mean, you can kind of, it's a stark contrast to, say, the vampire lands down here, which are very misty. You've got like kind of a very dark and dingy feel. The castles themselves look great. And I believe in this update as well, they have decided to add in a couple more custom maps as well. I believe
these people need funding, I'm telling you, dude.
So, of course,
they should make an RPG like Skyrim for Warhammer Fantasy. Yes.
Expansions to the map. We also have the new addition of all the new clans in the factions. So these clans have been really filled out, which have been cool to see, and the famous characters have also been added into each of these factions, so we have a better idea about what they're wielding and the types of people they are bringing.
Thank you for 26 months, brother. Thank you, man.
Right here,
thank you.
Right here also kind of have their own setup of their factions, and it does also seem like they've kind of reduced
the road to 3 years
of
sub
clans
is still
in a lot
long.
of these factions.
I hope you and your family are well.
That looks so sick.
Keep up with the great content.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I guess
I'm a bit mind blown here, man, how sick this is.
More and more factions into the game. The Empire don't need a million lords to go ahead and fight against these poor vampires.
Yeah, what seems so hard about mods like this is to make them balanced. Seems so hard to do. Thank you very much, Stahl, my brother. Please tune in for my night stream tonight. We're playing One Piece Part 2. One Piece stream yesterday. The lowest view count ever. The most fun I had in ages, man. I had so much fun yesterday.
Of course, have the brand new skill system, so I believe pretty much every one of these skills is still very much the same. I looked through them a second ago, and I didn't really see anything too crazy different in here. Maybe they have adjusted some stuff, but for the most part, these are
the new pictures look insane, though.
The same as vanilla, I believe. However, we do have 3 brand new skill trees down here in the south.
Faith, Gunpowder, and Spellcraft. Oh.
Is here and giving you some decent bonuses, and again, these are of course all completely new.
Imagine yourself as a soldier in this mod. You start as a little nobody and you work your ass up as a lord of the empire, man.
Get a ton of extra bonuses like this one right here. Ammunition.
Charm? That's Slanesh, man. Sucking you.
Wagon is very good. It goes ahead and gives you extra ammunition. As you get further and further on, you get more ignore ammo and armor, which is very cool.
Can you play Witch Hunter? You can probably play Witch Hunter. I know you can play a Fire Mage. I know. You can probably play a fucking Witch Hunter, dude.
Spellcraft. Of course, we'll go ahead and give you some extra bonuses. So this
gain access to entry-level spells. Fuck, this is so cool.
Give you access to more spells as you progress through this.
You're damaging spells to 90% reduced damage to yourself.
We'll go ahead and give you some damage reduction to yourself, so no more friendly fire, which is quite cool. And of course, these are all done through the system, so you're going to have to level this skill up if you want to get access to the later tier spells, which I very much like the way they've done this. And also, as you level
modding is the future. I really believe this.
More duration on your spells, so shooting out
because we now live in a world, I really mean this, man. We live in the world where real developers are way too busy thinking about investors and capitalistic means, while the old school developers that made good games years ago, like 10, 20 years ago, are now the modders. People that make a game out of love, not out of pleasing any investor, out of love. And that's why modders are the new gods of making games.
Burning head with longer duration will be pretty goddamn amazing. And again, this is all tied into the Winds of Magic system down here, so the longer you
Winds of Magic system,
the more this will fill up. I've got to also mention as well just how
being a modder also makes you get hired by big companies. I think Kaiserreich people have been hired by Paradox.
So goddamn beautiful.
Like, if you want to get into gaming development, you should probably make some mods so you can put them into your Vita, you know?
Yeah, this is just kind of a little bit of a crux of a polish that they are sticking into the mod. Another thing that the modders have added in is this brand new purple color for any item with a magical effect to them. You can hover over them and see exactly what they are.
Rune Fangs. These swords of legends are the traditional weapons of the Electra Counts. Dude, he's literally playing a fucking Witch Hunter. Hey, man, how did you guys never told me about this? You guys are the worst. You guys never told me about Great War Redux. You never... What the fuck? It's the best content ever.
Magical, and also, I guess, physical...
And anyone in chat right now, like Kizelet, who says, I told you, you have to spam me in Discord. You never did that. You probably years ago were chat, Tommy, there's a mod. I'm like, what? Who's this guy? What?
Damage system in
text me in Discord.
Some weapons will be doing holy
damage. Oh my fucking god, how fucking sick is that?
Doing magic damage, and there is armor to go ahead and protect against all of that, so it's a really nice way of splitting up the damage.
This crashes every 10 minutes? Fuck off, is that real?
Stuff like fire,
I don't believe that.
And so on, which is a really, really cool system of making some...
What scares me about this mod is the mod looks too complex almost. It almost looks too complex.
much stronger against
And too complex means always issues. It means issues.
others. Of course, though, not only do these...
What the fuck? I have a ghost horse, skeleton horse. I've seen the CK3 Game of Thrones shit.
New items have a special coloring for magical effects. We also now have brand new armor in the game. There are tons of new ones to explore and mess around with, along with all the brand new ones that have, of course, been added for the new characters. So that should definitely make life a lot nicer.
This game does not crash for me.
Need
a good PC.
in this unique armor. I've also just got to mention again just how goddamn beautiful the map does look. Oh,
look, I don't want to shit on the Game of Thrones devs, but if you have seen my Game of Thrones Bannerlord streams, the map was very empty. This map is unbelievably detailed.
My God, this
wow.
is incredible.
Wow.
So for those of you who, again, have maybe not kept us up to date with this mod as maybe I have, you'll be able to see, again, beautiful new pictures here on the left-hand side. The rosters themselves are pretty diverse, so you can go ahead and explore
Bruh,
them.
this is
the
almost too
Empire
good.
have a pretty standard one with the units.
You know, this is one of these videos too good to be true. There's no way this is this good. There's no way, man.
Color depending
Nah,
on,
there's
depending
no
on their
way
factions.
this is that
You'll
good.
be able to see factions from the Reichland with their specific
Show me,
banners
where's
and
Knight
stuff
Blazing
on
Sun,
their
dude?
weapons, which is a cool thing to actually see.
There's no way
And
this is
again,
gonna
the
be
roster itself
balanced. Yeah, no Knights of the Blazing Sun, though.
gives you access to some decent stuff. One of the things as well you can explore
Dude.
with, also in the game is finding these regiments.
No way
for
this
now.
is
You'll
good.
be able to see that now with this brand new map icon. Whenever you are a high enough clan tier, you can go up to any of these and actually recruit specific units in the game that are, of course, tied to a certain location in the map. I believe they are limited, so you can't have 1 million of them in your army. They're going to be these special hard-hitting units that you're going to really want to explore with. You can also see
The armors are insane. Alter, wow, look at that design. This is a free mod. It looks like a fucking $60 game.
well, we do have a new
Jesus
voice lines
fucking
as well for the
Christ.
characters, and I believe there are new ones for both the vampires and also the Empire, which is again a very nice addition. We also get a better look at Cole Franz's armor here with Galmaraz on his back. I mean, that thing looks absolutely insane. You can also see the brand new Beastman bodies as well. These have been
You can play
added
non-subs,
into
man.
the mod recently because we do now have a brand new system in the game.
Wow, look
where
at the
modders can
picture.
start adding
My,
different
fuck off.
skeletons
This is
into the
too
game, which
good.
a very,
This is
very
too
cool
good.
new feature. And of course, we couldn't not go
These
into
fucking
battle
Archon the
and
Ever
play this
Chosen,
without
bro.
wielding
Fuck
Galmaraz.
off.
I mean, look at that thing. I'm wielding
What
it like
the
an absolute
fuck?
peasant mode because I have no two-handed skill. But definitely, I thought it'd be a cool idea to come in, and you guys can also as well see the actual Beastman in action as well. I mean, they're gonna flatten me, but I want to see. Just
Look at the
how
map,
hard
there's a
this weapon
fucking,
hits, which I
Empire
imagine
statue.
Is going to be pretty disgusting. Oh my god! If I was wielding this faster, I'd be able to absolutely decimate these poor Beastmen. They have nothing but hatred in their hearts. And
Jackie Fish, the guy that made the video, I think, is in chat.
In my hands.
I just want to know anything about the mod. Feel free to ask. Oh, you're Jackie Fish? What's up, Jackie? How you doing, Jackie? Jackie, is this shit stable? This is too good, Jackie. Come on. When you play this shit, is it like stable?
Yeah, the brand, well, not the brand new, but the actual vampire roster themselves. They have the Sylvanian troops that will be able to be found by at most hamlets in the vampire count land. And then if you make your way over to pretty much any settlement in the vampire lands, you'll be able to go to a graveyard, which I actually can't see right now, unfortunately, because I'm not a vampire count, so I can't go ahead and raise them up. I'm not a necromancer.
Wow, they even designed the tavern into undead. Ah, come. I've not played this patchathon, but I had no issue. I've had no issue. Ugh.
But you'll be able to do that, and
Dude, this is, you know what you see here, man? I'm dead serious. You guys can all fucking laugh and shit. This is what love is. A lot of you young kids, like you, Marconi, you don't know what it's like. When I was young, they made games with love. Call of Duty 1. Fucking Warcraft 3. World of Warcraft. GTA San Andreas, bro. These games were done with a thing called love. You're 22, that's to me, that's like 18, okay? This is what love does. Thank you, Tionex. Alter, what the fuck?
Actually raise undead.
This is way too good.
At their unit roster. Also, these are the inns. The Empire has their own inn, and so do the vampire counts. These things are absolutely incredible. They're so goddamn good.
You know what I think these modders are doing? They are, what's the English word? I'm looking for that English word. They are humiliating the developers. I mean, sure, developers have the code and everything. It's much harder. I get that. But oftentimes when I look at mods, they are humiliating the vanilla version of a game.
It literally...
And here we go, you can now spam the imagine emote. Imagine modding was allowed in World of Warcraft. Imagine modding was allowed in World of Warcraft. If the community would be able to make the old World of Warcraft DLCs, dungeons, etc., World of Warcraft will be the undisputed greatest game of all time. I genuinely believe in that, man. Genuinely.
Like a completely different game. I mean, was she staring into the darkness off into the corner? I know how you feel.
No, and she just doesn't want to look at you, bro.
The world is dark and full of terror.
Thank you,
and
the
yet again, these
Gasul.
maps just look- Oh my god, what's going on up here? What are you
Wow,
boys doing?
wow.
Shame someone wants to- I don't know.
Hello, Goth Girl. Hey, that's that girl. That was the shield man. Whoa, you're a woman beater? Oh, bro, man,
So
I gotta
again,
ban you,
these things just
Jackie.
look absolutely
Magic
incredible.
system
They
is
really,
insane.
really do. The attention to detail in these bad boys look amazing, and I can't wait to see more and more of these stuff getting
Wow.
added for the other factions. Like, what's
Dude,
the
these people
Northern
deserve
Tavern
so much
gonna
money
look like?
for what they're creating,
Hopefully,
man.
A lot of drinking. And of course, the Empire Tavern looks just
Wow.
as goddamn good. I mean, look at
What
this
the
thing. It looks
fuck?
incredible.
This completely
So goddamn
shits
awesome. I really
on
hope they
base
do find
Bannerlord.
an extra
How would you ever play Bannerlord after this again? Like when I play vanilla HOI4, I feel stupid. I only do it for achievements because something like single player Kaiserreich is just 20 times
kind of
better.
use of these taverns. They look so goddamn
What the
good for
fuck?
you not to have the player like constantly coming here. They really
Jackie, I have a question. Jackie. You know, I'm a bit of a role player. I like to role play characters. Can I like be a Sigma priest if I want to roleplay? Like Sigma priest armor, two-handed hammer. Can I be a knight of the blazing sun? I get blazing sun armor and the big sword. Can I be a witch hunter? Can I be a fire mage? Can I kind of choose a class in a way? It seems like you're cold, man.
really do look amazing. So I'm hoping in the mod there'll be more quests or something to tie these together because
There's not a lot of quests yet.
These things look
The problem with
incredible.
mods like this, I always would like to give them 2 more years because then they're much better.
Ages to create these awesome assets. But
Wow.
again, stuff like this goes such a long way at immersing you in the world that you are in, and not. But
I have nothing but respect for these developers, man.
Another mod playthrough, you know. God damn, it's
Holy
so
shit.
cool. And I know that these aren't new, but I can't go a video without showing off just how goddamn beautiful
That is
the
ridiculous,
Foundry
man.
looks for the Empire in Null. This thing looks
That is ridiculous.
incredible, and I love
At the start, you can pick the priest spec, and then you get prayers or a fire mage. You can get extra magic system prayers. So there's classes.
the look of it, and I guess that's a little hint at hopefully what we'll be seeing eventually in the campaign map as the old world rise.
You know what? I'm gonna go as far as saying this, chat. If you're watching this right now with me and you're not impressed, you're not a real gamer. You're a little bitch, man. Play your fucking Ark survival Fortnite bullshit. This is fucking gaming beauty on its finest.
There and the engineer himself right here, which will be getting custom.
Can we
quests
necromancer
from,
raise the dead
going
after
on with
battle?
Artillery and other amazing weaponry from the Null engineers. Of course, if you decide to go down that route, you could decide to go down a different route in your campaign and not side with the engineers, and you could side with the Mages Guild. And again, this thing just looks amazing.
What the
Like, how
fuck?
are we still...
This is for free. This is getting to your head, man. This shit is for free. You know what needs to happen on Steam? Valve has to do a thing that mod... Dude, you know what needs to happen? Mods on workshops... This is mind-blowing. I just made the best idea ever. When you go to the workshop, Steam now does a thing when you go to any mod that the developer can put a paywall behind it or a support button that you can send money to support. You know, the player doesn't have to go to their Patreon or fucking PayPal. No, we are Steam. There's a button that you can support them. No paywalls, please? Listen for a fucking second. You think these people don't deserve fucking $4.99 or some shit? $2.99 or something? You think they don't deserve that? Come on, man. Thank you, Kama Sutra.
Less than 3.
Come on. And you need to understand something, Wolf Poops. Once these people get fucking paid, you know what they fucking do? They quit their jobs and they work full-time on these mods, making them perfect.
To Bannerlord, it really feels like a completely different game, but the height of the ceilings, the awesome magical effects, the actual kind of magic casters just kind of chilling out right there. All these books ready to be read and discovered. It just looks amazing. I mean, even look at that.
That
oh
is
my god.
That is
man,
literal real
I love
developing of a
Bannerlord.
game, man.
And from this
It's
as
no
well,
bullshit.
you can
I
actually
had to look
buy
at that.
from the actual magic users in cities specific scrolls and books that will give you certain bonuses. So for example, if I was to buy this one, it would give me an extra 5,000 skill in throwing. I recommend utilizing these books when
That seems OP as
trying
fuck,
to get
man.
the engineering quest done, because you do need a set amount of engineering skill. So I definitely recommend finding that, and you can of course read it Naked and Afraid. That sounds like my type of book. I will mention as well, before we take a look at some of the battle units, there is also new beards and hairstyles in the game as well, and I think the best way to show it off is going to this screen right here. So if we go all the way down to the bottom, you'll be able to find all the brand new custom
Imperial beards, yeah.
and also hairstyles.
Would you ever play Terraria? No.
I adore this mustache, and you kind of tell what one's a custom because they definitely look a little bit different.
I am
from the vanilla,
so impressed by this,
vanilla
man.
styles. Again, beautiful.
I am so utterly impressed by this.
On these,
oh shit, here we go.
Move up the infantry, and you'll be able to get your engineers actually to go ahead and equip on these bad boys. You can also
look
see
at the
new regiments.
Look at the diversity of units.
Renowned as well. So some of the horned warriors of Tabelheim right there, and also some more of the units back here as well. So this is kind of a nice little addition to the game, that you now will have the AI utilizing their artillery, and also some of the amazing looking
the Reichsguard
Demigriff knights as well. These bad boys are absolutely incredible
Demigriff
on the
Griffin Riders,
and you can see their comparison to the rest of the Empire Knights. So not only have the
I don't think they can legally accept donations. I know there's donation problems, copyright problems. Dude, if I'm the boss of Valve, I go to GW. Hey, let's make a system. These guys make a mod. You guys get a 10% cut. You make money because everything's about fucking money. You involve everyone. You know how you make people say yes to you? With money. You involve everyone. You make a button and you fucking get people paid, man. What the fuck? Look at this shit.
So has
these people need to be paid.
You can see these new additions for the actual kind of where
what
the
the
magic
fuck,
is
dude?
Down, and I think they do a very, very good job. These are going to be the buffing spells. So, for example, if I wanted to go ahead and give these guys a nice little bonus, again, ignore the bottom right. That is just a Bannerlord issue. I could stick that down, and then as you can see, all these guys suddenly get blazing swords, which is actually a really amazing feature.
Yeah, don't jump into the Night King, bro.
Buffs. You can also go up forward and pass down some of these amazing attacking spells as well. So, for example, the Flaming Head, you can stick that bad boy down, and it will absolutely just shred through your opponents and do just incredible damage. And one of the really cool things about this this game as well, you can see the kills coming in, is that
you just killed a million people with one spell.
You also have bonuses against them. So the great thing is, you know, your spells against high tier units won't be doing as much magical damage if they have magical bonuses. Again, another flaming tornado right there. You have the awesome fireball as well, and there's tons. This is just one of the many laws of magic that you can dive into and have some fun with. So again, this system,
dude, if I was like Elon Musk and had infinite money, I would fund these people, man. I will fund these people, dude.
So I definitely recommend you go out and play the Old Realms right now.
Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord just recently fully released.
This is great, guys. Though I'm kind of the best Bannerlord content creator in the world. Everybody knows that, and I just don't like vanilla anymore. And I did everything I want to do, man. But this shit, this is the future, man.
Already eagerly awaiting the big total conversion mods.
I was waiting for the Japanese Sengoku Sidai mod, man. Playing a fucking
new factions,
samurai man.
New stories and campaigns, and completely new
oh my
gameplay
god!
mechanics. In this video,
The future looks great, man.
A preview of what is to come. 20 amazing total conversion mods that are currently in development.
In the name of Jerusalem too.
Content for hundreds, if not thousands of hours of gameplay. The goal is to keep this video as concise as possible.
Concise? Who's German here?
Without causing
Jackie Fish says, if you ever want any help with Bannerlord mods, don't hesitate to reach out of Discord. Will do. Thank you very much, Jackie boy. Thank you, man.
This is but a glimpse of what you can expect from Bannerlord's modding community.
Thank you, Fox, for the 10, man. Some people. Thank you, Golden Gunner. We actually, we unlocked all the question, guys. Wait, there's a Star Wars mob?
Starting off with one of the most anticipated projects, Kingdoms of Arda. With more than 35 new factions and many known characters and locations from The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, Kingdoms of Arda brings the world of Tolkien.
Thank you for the 10, bro. Thank you, Suki.
We will be able to play as elves, dwarves, orcs, hobbits.
Hey, this always feels too good to be true, man. I always feel like this is too good.
Numenorians, goblins,
come on.
and Uruks.
This is too good.
The mod will have a custom single-player campaign, multiplayer.
A single-player campaign?
You can play through storylines
Story
with
mode.
various characters from
The War of the Ring, 37 missions. Yeah, come what? He's Elendi level 76.
Middle-earth, single-player or co-op.
No way this shit is balanced or working. This is too good.
Info on the developer's YouTube channel.
I'm way too German for this, man. There's no way this works.
Next, we have the Game of Thrones mods. Yes, There is currently not one, but a total
2.
of at least 3 mods.
Yeah, but only 2 are
Majority
viable.
are
We
modded.
played that. It was really fun, but the mod had mad issues. The mod had very big issues, in my opinion. I would
on that
almost
king
deem it
shit like
unplayable.
that.
There's a lot of stuff that needs fixing first. It was great. I had a lot of fun. It was a really cool campaign, but unplayable at the moment to me. I know you are a big Lord of the Rings fan. Check this random giga expensive statue I came across.
In Poland
Limited
starting
edition.
Monday. Gonna miss your streams during that time. Have a video about possible
Seems kind of
peace in
retarded. I
US,
get it though. I would buy
Slava, Ukraine.
Ragnaros. I will totally buy it, man. Okay.
To Bannerlord.
Fuck.
Trials of the Seven Kingdoms, Realm of Thrones, and
Yeah,
the World
I think
of
they're
Ice
all
and
3
Fire.
not really ready,
The mods
unfortunately.
will have a custom map of Westeros with many known factions, characters.
I had fun
and
though,
most
man. I had a lot
importantly,
of fun, dude.
There will be dragons. Personally, I can't wait to conquer Westeros with my army of dragons.
That's
and give
the
them
problem
famous
with mods
command.
like this. That's the problem with mods like this, man. When there's this rule, right? When you come across a good mod, you're like, "Whoa, that looks cool." You take your watch, or if you're not a boomer, your phone, and you wait 2 years. You're like, "Oh, that's a cool mod. Let's wait 2 years." And then 2 years later, you actually play the mod you just saw, and then you're gonna have fun. No fucking way there's a
Star
stop.
Wars
What
Separatist
the
Crisis
fuck?
Plays during the Clone Wars. The plan is to have one big space map with all the planets on it having their
Nah,
own
that's
individual
bullshit. That's not
campaign
gonna
map.
work. Nah.
The mod will feature 6 unique storylines, 100 diverse planets, and tons of equipment. There will be 5 playable factions: Jedi, Sith, Mandalorians, clones, and droids. Definitely the most promising Star Wars mod.
Come on. Bannerlord Online.
transforms Bannerlord single-player game mode into
Isn't that already out? I see Lyric play this often.
an MMO, whereas all events are fully synchronized and time never stops. You start with absolutely
Wait, this is out? I have to play this. I have to play this. I have to play this, dude.
nothing and work your way up to become a powerful lord. There are custom quests, mining, hunting, player economy, a clan system,
This is an MMO. Lyric plays an arena brawler.
a reworked workshop system, reworked skill trees.
Wait, this
and
is all
much more.
players?
For battles, the goal is to make it possible to have clan battles with up to 400 players.
You can't progress, it's very bugged and cancerous. There you go! I was thinking that! There's no way that's gonna be stable. One guy says it's unplayable. This all sounds way too good. There's no way this works.
Europa at Bellum is set between the late 13th and mid 16th century and aims to create a
It's okay, but very
fictitious
boring.
medieval world
I've
spawning
tried
from
it.
the
There you
Isle
go,
of
man.
Britain
You know,
to
people
the
say...
deserts of the Holy Land. The mod seems to be very ambitious, with large troop trees and a huge amount of armor
I don't
pieces
like when they're
and
too
weapons.
ambitious, because...
Europe
Again, I don't want to be a hater, but what I learned in my life is the more complex a mod is, the more likely it is to go fucking
at
down the
Bellum
drain.
will also include a custom version of the Banner Kings mod.
That's why I tell my developers for the 101 mod to keep it fucking simple, you know? Keep it simple. Let's make a nice 101 mod.
Which brings things like religion, education, settlement management, a court system, a smith,
You know what I think is most, at the moment, the greatest thing, man? The fucking story mode of Lord of the Rings. What?
overhaul, and many more features.
Less is
to
more
the
in
game.
modding, yes.
Next,
this is gonna
we
be
have a
sick.
Japanese-themed
Oh,
mod that is set
Nandoyo.
in the 16th
I played that
century
yesterday in
during
the
the
evening.
age of the country at war.
Ah, that's
The
sick.
mod will aim for historical accuracy whenever
Chat, I need a favor from you guys. Whenever these mods are playable and online and released, you fucking tell me, okay? I'm
possible
not paying attention
when
to
it
this shit.
comes to weapons, armors, territorial holdings, and samurai
Wow.
heraldry. There will be around 20 to 30 factions.
That's too much.
Custom combat animations.
Nah, that's never gonna be stable. That's never gonna be stable. There will be so many bugs.
and
I already tell you there's gonna be an iBug that everybody declares one people that are not even their neighbors.
Japanese voice acting. From the cinematic
And they should hire
trailer,
me!
we can
久しぶりだな。今度そんな。お前はもう死んでるだバカ者。If you watch this developers, hire me. I can make some nice
see
voice lines.
that this mod is going to have very high quality assets and will look gorgeous.
You never know if that's the
Full
truth though.
Invasion 3 is a PvE co-op mod and a successor of Full Invasion 2.
I don't
one
know
of
what that
Mount and
is.
Blade Warband's
I
most
see Naked
popular
Girl.
mods. In Full Invasion 3, players need to work together and fight hordes of AI units, so multiplayer co-op.
Ah,
There will
okay.
be a progression system in place,
Like
It allows
Vermintide in a
players
way.
to improve their equipment and class over the course of a game.
Huh. That seems the
Old Realms
craziest.
is a total conversion mod that
This just came out yesterday. Can you believe it?
aims to transform the world of Calradia into that of the old world of Warhammer Fantasy. The mod is set in the age of Karl Franz's ascension to the throne. The overall end goal is to recreate the entirety of the old world within Bannerlord, ensuring all factions and locations are lore accurate and immersive while maintaining the sandbox element of the base game. CRPG is a
No, that's what Lyric is playing, not the MMO.
multiplayer mod that adds persistency to Bannerlord's multiplayer game modes. The first iteration will feature battles that give gold and experience.
Yeah, this is online fighting and your character gets better and better. Very cool mod. I think this is also the biggest mod at the moment. Very big streamers are
Players
playing
have
this
the
shit.
ability to manage their character's stats and equipment.
That's sick, dude.
So you can buy weapons and armor and build up your character.
It's very cool.
Furthermore,
Very cool.
there is also the intention to add a multiplayer campaign on top of that.
That's sick. Sword and musket.
Sword and Musket is a single player.
You're going
and
too far,
multiplayer
man. You
mod
want to fucking
that is
shoot now?
set during
Nah,
the
you're going
French
too far,
Revolution,
bro.
Revolutionary Wars, and Napoleonic Wars.
This is no
Basically,
way, man.
a successor to the highly popular Napoleonic Wars DLC for Mount and Blade Warband.
That
Currently, the
that
focus
was
lies
real?
on developing the multiplayer, which has priority.
Oh.
The mod will have high emphasis on historical
Dude, the Lord of the
accuracy.
Rings and the
So
Warhammer
if you
mod,
wanna
man.
be part
That's
of the French
shit,
invasion
man.
of
I
Russia,
want to fucking
the
check
famous
that out.
Battle of Waterloo, or other battles across Europe from that time period.
The Lord of
this
the Rings
mod
one
will
looks
make it
insane.
possible.
Burning Empires.
Burning Empires is a historical total conversion mod set in the late Roman period. Planned features are a large campaign map that will extend from Britannia to the Caspian Sea, 24 major starting factions and 20 minor factions, historical lords for every faction, historical accurate equipment, a religion system, the reconstruction of ancient cities and wonders of the world, sea travel, and unique skill perks for every.
But if we're honest, everything we've seen so far, the fucking Warhammer Fantasy map is by far unbelievable, most unbelievable. What kind of map they created is not even normal, dude.
The mod will also feature a historical campaign mode, following the journey of famous historical characters with unique quests and stories.
That is so sick, man.
In the Name of Jerusalem 2, place
These
in the
maps are
Near
way
East
too
of the
big,
late
dude.
12th century.
No way that's
The campaign
stable.
starts in the year 1187.
Nah,
and
that-
will include scripted events until the fall of Constantine.
I know I'm such a negative guy here, but I just this is a video or content that's really like cool. This is so cool, but you don't think about the fucking negative sides. There has to be so many issues with this, man.
and its immediate aftermath.
If it was this
Compared
easy
its
to make this
Warband
epic games,
predecessor,
man.
In the Name of Jerusalem
way,
2
man.
will strive for
I
more
don't know.
historical accuracy in
There's
terms of
another
weapons,
Benz who just followed
armors,
the channel. So many
characters,
Benzes.
heraldry, and settlements.
I don't believe this shit. Wheel
Another
of
upcoming
Time.
fantasy mod is the Wheel of Time, which
that
is
looks
based
weird.
on a series of high fantasy novels and also got a TV series adaptation in
Okay,
2021.
I'm not interested in that,
The
I
mod will
guess.
feature a custom campaign with all nations of the Wheel
Nah,
of
that
Time
looks just
universe
fucking weird.
and tons of custom armor and weapon models.
Holy
There
shit, your
will
mom is
also
in this
be
game?
magic spells in form
And
of
your
the
dad.
One Power.
De la Arte de la
The L'Arte
Guerra.
de la Guerra takes place in the late 15th and early 16th century Europe and Middle East, where players will be able to participate in wars like the War of the Roses, the 13 Years' War, the Burgundian Wars, the Italian Wars, and many other conflicts, or even start a new one. It is planned to have a large and detailed map of Europe and the Middle East, historical accurate troops, titles.
I know you're saying a lot of this has been a Warband. You have to understand the Warband was a much more simple game, simpler graphics and etc. Right? First of all, these mods have to run on PCs, okay? And a lot of you guys are gonna have some problems with that, okay?
Gunpowder weapons.
This is
and
not
field
fucking 2000
artillery,
graphics anymore,
and
bro.
Up to 45 playable factions.
Red Walder.
Britwalda is another mod that strives for historical accuracy.
Bro, that'd be so sick if this be when the Great Heathen Army attacked
Set in the 9th
England.
century of England,
Yeah.
Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Norway, and Denmark.
That's cool.
Britwalda will include a naval combat system that allows for fully functional ship versus ship battles. You can interact with parties on the high...
I know I'm such a negative cunt, but I always feel like, why do you do that? Just stay with the basic stuff. Focus on the basic stuff. You know how in the Game of Thrones mod, they're like, guys, we're having dragons soon. I'm like, dude, fuck the dragons. Just make the game stable. Fix the AI issues. Make the game more stable. That should be your main concern. Not fucking dragons and ship battles and fucking magical spells, man. First, you need a stable game, bro. Without any bugs.
And also do coastal raids.
I always feel like, calm down, guys. Oh, Free Kingdoms makes a lot of sense.
Semi-fictional mod set in the year 194 in ancient
100% agree.
China.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's their mods. I shouldn't open my mouth and shit, man. But Eagle Rising, that's the Roman mod.
Ancient Lauradia, a time of great turmoil and change.
Yeah, that's the mod I was actually planning. This is playing on the main vanilla map, which I think is genius. But all the factions have been changed with Roman stuff.
There will be 10 factions that have armor and equipment based on historical
Holy shit, what happened to that guy?
Like a Roman-themed faction.
Oh, we're playing a lot of Bannerlord in the future, bro.
A Spartan-themed faction, and so on.
You guys said they just recently added the
Setting,
Spartans.
there is also the plan to make a historical
A
accurate
Warcraft mod?
with all the assets they create for this project.
Fuck off.
And last but not least, we have Land of Sika.
Yeah, whatever.